it's going to be a great weekend. I'm sure it will be a great weekend for Kirt and Maxine's On Shine. Kirt, it has been a little while since I've been in on a Friday, so I haven't spoken to you, but I hope all is well with you in life, sir.
Well, I thank you kindly, my good friend. It is indeed Mr. Tuck, and always a pleasure to get a chance to get on the airways with you and go back and forth a little bit, my friend. It is beautiful over at Maxine's right now, and this gorgeous weather right now, right?
Warmed up a little bit today.
It did. Well, and everybody, that's where I got to warn everybody. If you've been living under a rock, hey, get ready. We're going to set record highs this weekend. So we're looking at the upper 80s, maybe even hitting the low 90s right here. Over, maybe Saturday, Sunday, going to be crazy. So it's definitely, Mike, it is definitely, we will allow, we're not overly fancy or anything like that. We're not fancy pants. So in this case, though, definitely on the weekends, if you want to rock those shorts and you're going to come out and hang out in the beautiful outdoor garden patio area, fully permissible. We ain't going to give you no lowbrow action on that. It'll be really good and fully acceptable. No, it's always acceptable. However you feel comfortable, you be you and knowing life is good in the neighborhood. Yeah. Maxine's.
Yeah, and certainly you don't have to worry about sitting outside with a heavy jacket on or a sweatshirt on. Like it's a good weekend to come out and sit outside, right?
It really is. It really is. And if you want to sit directly in the sun, we'll set up some sun tanning areas for you. I'm not so sure that I have
Keep
anybody
your shirts on, though, people.
Yeah. And I'm not sure I'm going to have anybody out there with palm fronds and fanning you while you're doing it. But maybe for an upcharge, we can work that out for you.
What do you got cooking over there, man?
Oh, brother. Well, we got lots of good things cooking. Hey, a couple of things, Mike, if I could, I just want to say thank you to everybody that came out for Valentine's week with us last week. Thank you for the trust and celebrating with us and what's, one of the most hallowed of all of holidays. And when you're out with the people that you love and, your significant other and family and friends. So thanks for making it a truly successful week. It was a great time with everybody, and we look forward to having you anytime in for a date night, which, by the way, that leads me into on Thursday nights, Mike, hey, if you're getting out and you get out with the missus or getting out with a coworker, that kind of thing, every Thursday night, everybody, want to remind you, 2 entrees and a bottle of wine, $50. That's right. 2 of our classic creations. So like our skillet lasagna, our chicken parmesan going on in there, our chicken Maxine's with that beautiful marsala cream sauce and mushrooms all mixed in with it. Seafood. We even got a vegetarian dish on there. 2 entrees and a bottle of wine every Thursday night. Last night it was rocking. We had about 75 people come out and take advantage of that. And just say, it's a little way to say thank you to everybody. Take a little out of that back pocket, but making sure that we're full of flavors that you can savor while you're enjoying that special deal. So thanks and all that. Live music is back, everybody. Live music is back on Saturday nights and Sundays. Mike, we've been missing it for a while. We just kind of had to hang loose for a little bit. But that vibe in which you can thrive, and that ain't no jive, as you get on with your glide, when you step up inside of Maxine's On Shine, you're going to feel mighty fine. This Saturday night, Steve Crone is back in the house. He's going to do like a little old classic rock and roll and kind of mix it up into even the 80s. So any of you Pixies fans out there, he's got a few tunes along that line he's going to mix in. Always make sure that the levels are comfortable for great conversation. We ain't going to blow you away with the musicians. It's going to be nice and easy. And then if you ain't into music, we've got the beautiful outdoor garden patio area for you. So Steve will be here Saturday night. Justin Kangaroo coming back in for Rejuvenation Brunch. Right now we got our Rejuvenation Brunch going on. Mike, we always love having people come out. It's a great way to start your day, and particularly on a Friday. If you go start your weekend early, hey, everybody, forget about going to lunch. Make those changes right now and come see us for brunch. Because when you get a big old Fat Daddy mimosa or Bloody Mary or sangria to go along with that slow-cooked braised brisket that we sit in the oven for nearly 24 hours, and we're going to put that over cheesy polenta for you, a little jalapeno cilantro aioli and potatoes over the top, or maybe our chicken and waffles, that beautiful mirepoix-based French countryside style gravy there. And, oh, man, the Belgian waffles with the vanilla in it, maybe a Fat Daddy lobster omelet. Absolutely gorgeous for you. Come on out. See us for brunch Friday, Saturday, or Sunday from 10 to 3. And on Fridays and Saturdays, we got a little intermission, so it's like a little early happy hour going on for you in between brunch and dinner service. Now, if I'm going to get on with it about what's the features for this weekend, which I know, hopefully you guys are all anxious to hear, go ahead and get those napkins out and get ready to dab that little saliva that's going to come out of the corner of your mouth as I describe these for you. So, yes, thank you. Thank you,
Love
Kevin.
it.
Everybody, you've been forewarned. Here we go. Beautiful, gorgeous, 1.5 to 2 inch thick bone-in veal chop. My people, let me tell you, our chef, who is one of the founding partners of Crest Chop House, prides himself on every cut of meat that he personally takes care of in that kitchen, and he oversees the team, so it is an immaculate success of deliciousness on that plate. We're talking about 1.5 to 2 inch thick. We're going to do a beautiful, thick mushroom bordelaise sauce. You're going to see that sitting right over top of that meat on that bone. Oh, my goodness, you're going to slice into that thing and be like, it's like butter, man. I'm going right to it. I don't even need a steak knife for this thing. It is so gorgeous. Now, for the fresh catch, right now is the best time to get some mahi. We are fully vetted that we are locally and freshly netted, my friends. Mahi, mad time for the year right now off the coast of Cape Canaveral and the eastern coast. So we're getting that stuff about as fresh as you possibly can. Going to be bringing that in. Going to do up a nice little 6-ounce fillet that we're cutting off for you. Man, when these sides of mahi come in, oh, I could imagine they were just in the water like 2 days ago. It's absolutely beautiful stuff. We're going to put a citrus beurre blanc over top of that. So you just take it in a little white wine butter sauce. You know, just be a nice little compliment to that nice muscled but yet delicious and delicate flesh of that mahi. Absolutely beautiful little sweet potato mash with that and asparagus. The soup tonight going to be New England clam chowder. Clam chowder, everybody. And I'm going to tell you right now, the richness and texture of that, and we put all little bits in. And, of course, you got to put bacon in it if it's New England style. Yeah, you're going to have that in there. Wonderful way to get going as we're about to hit into just a couple more days of cool weather and mix it up with our fresh seafood. It's going to be a wonderful way to start off your meal. And then if you want to finish off, we're doing a New York-style cheesecake, and Chef Kim is putting a beautiful apple crumble over top of it. So just think about like maybe a little bit of apple pie and bread crumbles and whatnot. She was in there and putting it all together today as I was leaving to head out of the restaurant for a little bit. It is absolutely glorious. Mix that with our bevy of beautiful, tasty beverages that we got. We've got one of the most extensive wines by the glass programs in all of Orlando. That was my gig way back in the day. I used to write wine lists for all kinds of restaurants and help people pairing and that kind of thing. Whether you're a neophyte or you are an expert on wine, you're going to have a great selection there. Great cocktails. We've got the award-winning best bartender in Orlando, Julie Waxman, is behind the bar there, so she's got all kinds of seasonal cocktails for you. Local beers out the yin-yang for you. So if you're a beer fan, you're going to enjoy that. And then yesterday we had the pleasure of having in Miss Megan Keeley from Little Saints. Little Saints, she was on Shark Tank not too long ago, putting on the line her spirit-free spirits. So for those of you that don't want to have a drink, or maybe the last drink of the night, you want to have something that doesn't have alcohol in it. Oh, man, she was in yesterday. We've made up about 5 different mocktails for you. So you want an old-fashioned without the liquor? Well, a lot of times you have those things and they fall flat on their faces. This is a mushroom-based beverage that she's doing. No psychedelics included, unfortunately. But, man, but the flavors are there. You're going to think that you're seeing things. You're going to be tasting things that you shouldn't taste with the deliciousness of this brand. So we got you covered. If you don't want to have alcohol, we're going to have beautiful options for you all the way around. So got all that stuff going on, Mike. I know you got to get onto some other things, but if I could real quick, remind everybody, the easiest way to get a reservation is to go online to Maxine'sOnSean.com. Right there on that little reservations tab, it's going to take you to Open Table. You can look for your times and tables that are available. You can look if you want to sit outside, inside, that sort of thing. But if they aren't there, that's because they're taken. So what's there is legitimate. You're going to know where your seat is with us. You can check out our menus. You can check out our entertainment lineups, the different promotions, maybe buy somebody a gift certificate. If you have any further questions, though, then you can also reach out to us at 407-674-6841. That's 407-674-6841, located in the heart of downtown Orlando and Colonial Town South, knowing that life is good in the neighborhood. And, Mike, we look forward to having them out. And, brother, instead of just talking to you on the phone, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the restaurant. I had Mr. Vasquez in last weekend with his wife and little daughter on the Valentine's morning. We had a stellar time. It was great to have you out, Chris, and the family, and we look forward to seeing you guys out.
Amazing. We'll make that happen, Kirt, man. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you real soon, okay?
Very good, sir. Cheers to you and all the listeners.